question.
Hey! Good Animorning!
Or Animorning.
Hello!
Hey there.
We are live.
We are.
We did it.
I did
Despite all odds.
I'm gonna play some music.
Awesome. What are you playing today?
Probably some 80s synth mix.
Nice!
Back to the 80s.
Gotta get back.
That's loud. Let's turn that down. There we go. So what are you up to today, Swifty?
Quick question. Some more.
Quick quest and some more.
Question some more.
Cool.
Yay. So, the other day... I'm on the right one. I am on the right one. Yeah. So the other day... I forgot what I was going to say. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Glenn arrived to Orlando.
I did!
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome! I'm so glad! Yes! Morning, Sandy, morning, Hardy, morning, Orlando! I'm glad it arrived super quickly. I always get really nervous when they take ages and ages. That makes me nervous. Good fucking morning, Melon. Oh, Rolando, that's awesome. If you did decide to, if you order before the, I think we'll probably send them about the 15th. If you order before then, we'll pop in a set of postcards for you as a Christmassy thing.
As a Christmas thank you.
Something that we were planning to do for Christmas orders, but that we haven't actually got together enough to tell anyone yet.
Yeah.
Like Egypt's. I'm glad you liked it, Rolando. Oh, it's Steiny who's talking about ordering a copy for friends. Sorry, I misread it as Rolando instead. Yeah, Steiny, if you order another copy, we'll put in a set of 8 postcards for you as well. But no pressure. We should probably make a post about that at some point so people know.
Yeah. Rolando.
Rolando! I could do it better if I wasn't fluish. Damn it. I'll be yelling properly when I'm feeling better. Sorry, Mike, were you also singing?
No, I said damn those fluids.
Yeah.
Giving you the flu. A flu.
My flu is all running. It's unpleasant.
Okay, so.
Oh, Steiny. Oh, if you do get it for her, I really hope she likes it. You have to let me know what she thinks. Oh, you did a cool render of something, Mike.
I did.
You should show them.
Okay. Okay.
Show them what you've been doing.
So India's been working on the intro, and we started working on the outro. Was it yesterday? Day before? I don't remember. I think
Yesterday, I
a
think.
couple of days, yeah. And yeah, we've brought together elements and put them into Photoshop. No, After Effects. Like so. And I was messing around creating our. I should probably say, for the Quick Quest Let's Plays, we're thinking of like earning XP as if we're actually like adventuring through games. So our intro is the getting the quest, and then when the quest is completed, at the end of the video, we'll get something like this. And give ourselves achieves an XP. That's what I got.
Achievements. So it's still got some bugs starting out.
Yeah.
But it's getting there.
I'm looking forward to adding some of the sound effects
Yeah.
for the things dropping in. I learned how to animate. I learned how to animate text right before going to sleep last night.
It looks awesome, dude. I like that you've been enjoying basically making UI.
Yeah, weirdly. And India did the drawings for our adventurers and colored them up. So yeah, this morning I was going to take India's frames and start doing the backgrounds for them. So I'm just watching your animatic here.
I would like some nice painterly backgrounds, please.
Yeah.
Hardik says animate UI is fun.
It can be when you're doing it towards something that you are excited about.
Fun fact, I used to work as a UI artist at Sega.
Yeah. So
They hired me as a UI artist, and then they were like, we're going to give you tasks which just essentially add up to drawing Sonic, because we can tell that you're not that into UI.
Yeah. I think you were hired as a 2D artist. Was your title?
Yeah, they decided to change it because I never did any UI. To be fair, I did do UI.
Yeah.
A fair amount. I don't think I was ever that great at it though. UI is its own challenging thing. It's like anything else, once you dig into it, there's so much depth. There are a couple of really cool UI people working there though too, who really knew their stuff, and they would make like spider diagrams of the way you would navigate around the game to make sure it was the easiest and most simple way possible for people.
File, image, size, percent, 200, okay.
Oh, Hardik, thank you, and thanks so much for the comment too. That was really, really nice of you. I was up super late trying to get you finished, and I think it's got a lot of problems, so it was really, really cool to hear that it was at least clear to you. That meant a lot, so thank you. I'm really happy it was helpful. The morphing tool in Photoshop is Photoshop. The morphing tool in Doom is pretty cool. I'm not feeling all that much better. I think that the cold I had has kind of developed into a flu rather than getting better. So I'm still feeling pretty lousy.
Aww.
That's okay though. How hard it? Maybe I should have made the background music less loud. I'll dial it back in the next tutorial I do. That's good feedback though, thanks.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
I think I need to get new headphones because only one headphone speaker works and it makes balancing audio and hearing that sort of stuff more difficult.
Yeah. That sounds like a bit of a pain. Aw, Melon. Send me some grapes. I love grapes. Hey, can you believe when we went to Japan, grapes were like €12 a carton?
Really?
Yeah, that's like $15 for a carton of grapes. Like just a little one. It's crazy. They're crazy. They must really like grapes.
They must not have ample land to grow their own grapes and therefore need to import them.
Yeah. Oh, Steiny, yeah, I can see how that'd be really cool. We should probably actually go through the animators on that video and see if we can find a couple of them who we don't have in the Discord yet and ask if they want to come and join in.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because there are a couple of people on there who aren't around. Their parts are really, really cool. It'd be great to know what they're up to. And perhaps work with them.
So what I'm doing at the moment is doing a kind of top-down view of the kind of paving slabs type dealio that I'm going to put in the in this wording, be words, put in this scene.
Dude, you're always so clever. That makes so much sense. Because then you can reuse that for the downward shot from the cap.
Downward shot from the cat?
Sorry, that wasn't very well described. You know the shot where someone throws a quest into the hat and it's looking down at the floor?
Oh, right, yeah. So what I'm going to do is turn that into a smart object. And then I can... I can then morph this in perspective. And the cool thing about smart objects, for one, is they retain their like aspect always. So like I can go back, pre-transform this, and do it a bunch more. But it means that I can go inside the smart object and then paint the details of the floor, and I don't have to worry about it being painted in perspective.
Melon, are you thinking of doing some more live streams? I'm gonna have some more lemon sip. Lemon sip.
Lemon sip. Let's put in your shadow on this.
I don't know if I like lemon sip, it's so weird. That's fair, Melon. You could always have the kind of stream where you don't have to interact with the chat much. It's more just about you working with cool music on. Yeah, I can see how that'd be hard though. Because you want to answer questions and talk to the chat, it's really fun. So it'd be hard not to.
Oh, I see. I was like, why do I have a black line? But it's actually from the, you were drawing.
You're such a fool.
I'm
Just
such a fool.
You're a little bit of a fool. I'll take the black line off my drawing, so don't worry, it won't be there. It was just a guide when I was drawing the poses.
Sunny asked earlier, have we ever reached out to Greg Zilla? He really likes his stuff. No.
What's
I mean,
that?
I watched one of Greg's streams a while back, but no. He'd be cool. He's a cool guy.
It'd be awesome to have Greg Zilla. I think Greg Zilla's just amazing. Especially his only animation.
Yeah.
For the totally tubular clap. That was great. I feel like he kind of stepped up in skill for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did an awesome job. I definitely like to have him around. That's awesome. Oh, Melon, you're so good at just like talking to people who animate and not being intimidated by people. I wish you had a bit more of your gumption. You need to be more like Melon. He's a swell fella. That's awesome. Hey Melon, if you're in chats with him, do you want to invite him? He's a swell guy.
Oh, gee whiz.
A real stand-up guy.
That's predictable. Let's not put it right there.
Oh, Astro says you guys are super quiet. Can't hear much if you're talking to the chat. Is there a balancing problem with your OBS?
Shouldn't be. Like, the mic's like fully up.
Huh. I'm not sure why it would be quiet then. Can you guys hear us okay?
No, everything's set to game. It's no different from any other time.
Maybe it was just always quiet. That's one thing we could ask for Christmas is another snowball mic.
Potentially, yeah.
true. I feel like ABC looks kind of bigger than it is though, because once we get to know people, there are a couple of people who post regularly, and then mostly people who dip in and out. But yeah, I mean, it's up to him. Feel free to invite him though, it would be really cool to have him. Yeah, I'm glad you guys can hear us okay.
Yeah, because like Animation Breakfast Club now has about 160 members.
Woo!
But only like a quarter of those are actually returners.
Yeah, there are a couple of people who have signed on but have never posted anything.
Yeah.
I don't know whether they're intimidated or whether they've just forgotten that they're part of it. He seems like a cool guy though. Correct in America, right? Because it'd be really cool to meet him. Are we gonna save up to try and go to a Ren fair?
Sure.
Whoa! Really?
Sure.
Wow! I'd love that. I want to wear some armor.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You in armor. That's a scary thought.
Yeah, I know, right? Impenetrable. The indestructible Swift. Hello, Insaniac. Oh yeah, Astro. That's the problem. To be honest, I've kind of given up now. If it sounds like it was something that I would have really liked to have been part of and I want to engage in, I'll go back and try and catch up. But some of the time I just like pop in, say hello and start a new conversation. Sorry, Insaniac. That's just bad luck. Damn.
We are a little late today, so...
Yeah, sorry about that. We didn't wake up till 7:30. And then much toast was made. For me.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That I made toast.
For you.
There was only toast for me.
Of course.
You told me there was no bread, you lied.
Well, there wasn't enough for both of us to have dinner last night with it.
So I couldn't have it. If you can't have it too, no one can have it. If I discovered your lies this morning in the bread bin.
Wahaha.
Telling me there ain't no toast. How dare you?
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. How are you? I have the flu. I hope that people at Boulder aren't all getting it too. How's it going?
Oh, we be adventuring. Okay, and then add new layer. I think I want the backgrounds to be either a cool color or, let's see.
Oh, is the madness just a general kind of feeling of meh? No, it's not illness. That can still be disheartening though. Everything okay with you?
It's like we're against the green screen.
Is pineapple juice good for flu? Because I love pineapple juice. I love it, it's so good.
Look into it, it's like we're against the green screen.
Yeah, it is. God damn. Am I supposed to be able to spit my poison when it's like this?
Spit your poison?
Yeah.
Why are you spitting anything?
Because I figured it was a worthwhile skill to learn. Thanks, Mark. Hope you do too. Hey, at least it's nearly Christmas. That's always fun. Boulder Secret Santa time.
Ooh. Hang on.
See you, Insaniac. Have a good day at school. What have you discovered, Mike?
I added a divide layer with this colour, but I noticed that it made everything look like it's in the bright sunlight. And what I kind of want to make it look like is we're sort of off to the side.
That's great.
So I'll bring it down. But yeah, so people are like walking in the sun, and we're kind of back a bit.
I like it. That's awesome.
So it looks like I need to up the contrast on my floor in order to give the benefit of it completely, but it's just the thing I had in my head.
How did you finish your acting practicing today? Awesome. And thank you also, Insaniac. We will try to have the fun. Can you post it somewhere so we can see it? I'll bring it up on the stream.
And I'm going to put a mask on this because I want the edge not to be quite as hard. And then if I get my gradient tool.
Yeah, I hear you, Mark. It can be tough this time of year. That time off will keep you going though. It's coming. Just a little bit more to push through. And you get some time to relax, play some games, recharge.
Actually, I just...
That would be super cool. Do you have any new games to play for this Christmas? Or are you going to get any? Sonic Forces.
Oh no.
Maybe not. I might see what day the Muppets Christmas Carol is on at the Lighthouse. If you want to go and see it, by the way.
Maybe.
I meant Mark too.
Oh.
But yeah, you too. Both of you. Because it'd be fun to get some older people together for like a Christmassy thing. Haha, Mark, yeah, you gotta make yourself your character, you know? You gotta make your persona. It looks ridiculously bad, just as I hoped. There's such enjoyment I get from really bad Sonic games. Oh wow, Hardik, you're going to solely focus on working on 3s or higher from now. That's super interesting. I think that'll teach you a lot though. That might be a really cool call. Try it for a couple of tests and then when you go back to 1s, hopefully the frame economy will be up. Okay, let's see. I'll see if I can find it on Twitter because I really want to see it. I haven't played Sonic Mania yet. I really, really want to though. Because I love Sonic. So. So maybe I'll get that for Christmas.
Ooh, maybe.
I'd love to play Sonic Mania though. I got so much joy just from the intro being in full 2D. The game looks really fun. I've heard good stuff about it. Eee! Look, it's Joel. Hold on, let me get it full screen first. Or as full as it can go. Aha! It's as full as it can go. Oh, dude, that's so cool! I love that transition.
Ooh.
Oh my god, this is amazing!
Whoa!
Oh my god, that is so cool!
Again!
Hardik, man, you're amazing! Wow! Oh, this is so cool. You did such a good job with all the characters. That's adorable.
That's awesome, dude.
I love it so much.
Melon's like, my son did great.
You should be proud of your son, Melon. Let me super share this. If only there was a super share button, you know.
That's so cool. Midge is fun to draw.
You did such a good job with her. I need to find a spangly gif to give to you. Maybe not the butt.
Give him the dog. Don't give him the dog.
Don't give him the dog. No, I would never give anyone that dog. The difficulty of finding the perfect gift. There are lots of people smacking butts with sparkles. That's a thing. Oh, looks like you're going to get this one. That's amazing, Hardik. Thank you so much.
Good job.
Ah! Wow. You did such an amazing job. Oh. I can't go over it. That's amazing.
Were you saying the Twitter?
What was I saying to Twitter?
Did you do the Twitter?
Did I do the Twitter?
Yeah. I don't even know how to explain it more than did you just twit or that?
I retweeted it.
That's the word.
That's what I did. Spread it far and wide. It's a Christmas miracle. You must have animated Midge super fast too, because I only saw like Sylvia's section the other day. I love it so much, Hardik. Thank you.
I love the gift that you just used.
What, me?
Yeah.
It wasn't the perfect gift choice, but it was as good as I could do at the time. my gosh, so what are you moving on to now, Hardick? Now you've done that. The Animonthly theme for this month is Frost.
Ooh.
So I was thinking maybe when we do a music video collaboration, we could all keep Frost in mind. And then maybe we can submit the collaboration for Animonthly.
You're going to attempt to do it this month? Wow.
Yeah, I was just going to give like very small sections to everyone who wants to join in. And then they don't have to be finished or anything. It's more for fun and practice than anything else.
Gotcha.
Ooh, you have something in mind for a new project. That's exciting. Can you give us any clues? What kind of thing? Stanley, I really liked the first track you posted for the ABC challenge. I was listening through them the other day for the music video, and I really liked the first one that you posted. It's going to start this Friday coming. So I'll be looking more at Kappa Montoni's animations this week. And then on Friday we'll kick off. So on Friday I will see how many people want to be involved, and then we'll choose a section of the song and divide it up. I take it you played Sonic Mania, by the way, Mark.
I think there's a co-op in that game. Co-op mode.
Sonic Mania?
Yeah.
Maybe. Ha, that'd be great. Melon. Oh, no one to caught up with. We'd caught up with you if you were there. If we were there. If you were here. If we were where. How does the co-op mode even work?
I don't know.
Is it like the Sonic 3 one where it's like racing through different zones?
Probably.
Ah, right, fair enough. They've just been off Twitter. Fair dues. I hope they come back soon. Too bad, so sad. Yeah, assume the same as the Genesis if there was a controller. That makes sense. This hand, stupid hand, being hard to draw.
Stupid hand.
Stupid hand. This sleeve needs to drag. At least a little bit. Oh, that's super interesting, Hardik.
I was watching some video animation mentor video feedback yesterday, and they pointed out how one could use fingers of hands as arcs and skip some in between frames since eyes will make the arc. Cool.
Can you link us to it? Because I'd love to watch that. Sounds really interesting. It was in contact with arm windmills. Astra, why are you buried in yarn? What have you been doing? You're such a cat. Thanks, Hardik. Oh, you think it was pretty cool? There's a lot of that in Caps animations. You're crocheting jackets. Fair enough.
Crocheting.
Oh. I can read.
I'm sorry, but crocheting just...
Crocheting. I always make that mistake whenever I see the word crochet. I'm like, crochet.
It's a general approach. Hey India, what should we do? Crochet!
Crochet. Hey, isn't that what musical notes are called?
Quaver?
And a crochet.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Oh no! The video's unavailable. Hold on. It might just be because links. I don't know. Link is in the Discord. That'll be easier. Do you call it crocheting too? That makes you feel a bit better. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. One sec.
It's super fun to work on this project with you, India.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so happy.
Yeah, this is kind of cool to break down how, if you kind of approach a background almost systematically, you can sort of keep it clean. And I might go over it with painterly details in a bit, but I want to make sure that the kind of each separate part and forms are all very clear to begin with.
Ta-da! A crotchet! So you see, we call the ones with the tails quavers. This is in England. We call just regular notes crotchets. We call half notes minims. And so on and so forth. I think that's why I always get confused when I see crochet.
Gotcha.
I think it's just an Englishism.
Wood grain.
I feel like maybe the perspective would be a little bit flatter on that sign though.
Maybe.
Because all the people seem quite flat onto the camera.
Okay.
It's my only thought. That light beam is great. It's pretty amazing how much animations can expand.
How do you mean?
Just in terms of like, this is meant to be a fast project, a fast animation.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. Takes so long to do though.
It's kind of cool to see it being made in tandem.
Yeah.
Like, you're animating the scene that I'm doing a background for. People can kind of see it.
Yeah. So guys, what are you all up to? It's Monday, start of a brand new week. A week ripe with possibilities. Chock full of adventure.
What you doing? Tell us so we can hold you accountable.
Is that the way it works?
No. Just trying to scare people.
Is it just scary bad?
So what I'm doing here is I've got a layer mask and I'm just painting out the edges so they're not all sort of super straight, so keep a kind of organic feel. But I still have those base tones underneath. And I've not lost that information.
So Stanley redrew Paper Mario for his Paper Mario tribute.
Cool.
That was looking really good last time I saw it. It's cool though, if you're not happy with it, you should definitely go in and give it a redo. I'm sure it looks even better now. I'm sure that Mike will be able to help you out with colour. Give you a few ideas.
I can try.
What kind of feel do you want it to have?
I saw someone tweet that colorists just they put in a color and then they just hit Control U and get this and just move the slider till it feels right, and it's just like, that's so accurate from the way I approach things.
And yet somehow you get amazing colours.
Until it feels right.
Because I do that and the colours just continue to be bad no matter which part of the hue scale they're on.
Till it feels right.
Yeah, definitely Stan, you should stick it up there so we can have a look. Chalk and pastel look. That'll be fun. So I guess washed out colours, like quite pale colours, will be what you're after then. Oh, that's awesome. How did your live stream go the other way, by the way, Steiny? And for those who don't know, Steiny was live streaming Wind Waker
Oh, cool.
a couple of days back. You're gonna make more pancakes today, Mike.
I am.
I was hoping you would.
I got strawberry syrup as well.
You got strawberry syrup.
Yeah.
Holy ass!
Yeah.
Holy ass! That's something to look forward to.
I did. Yeah.
Seriously, teaching you how to make pancakes is the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might put it on my CV.
Okay.
It's improved my quality of life.
Simply because I can make you pancakes.
Yes. You should make your family pancakes for New Year.
Sure.
Fan cakes. Like family.
Yeah.
Fan cakes.
Pancakes. Good night, Melon.
Night, 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 Mylan.
I'm going to bed.
Oh, Hardy came in the end that he'd never played a Zelda game. Wind Waker is definitely a good one to start off on. As well, it's super accessible. Hello, Sol.
Hello, sir.
Also, Astro, tell me about it, right? Pancakes are my reprieve from this illness. Ever made them in a rice cooker? No, can you?
Want to get one of those?
Yeah, we're getting one for Christmas. They come out fluffy. I like fluffy pancakes. How does that even work though? How do they maintain their shape?
I guess, like, they'd be steamed in there.
Whoa.
I love how, like, you immediately, like, impressed. It's good.
My mind's been blown. I'm now thinking about all the possibilities. Like steamed hams. Yeah. Show me the pancakes.
I should save what I think.
Honey lemonade infused with garlic blend. Oh, but garlic and lemonade? That sounds like it might not be pleasant. But yeah, give me a recipe. I'll take what I can get. It tastes amazing. Huh. Well, I'm willing to give it a shot. We have garlic. Yeah, I like ginger lemonade too. That is something that I've tried. And that was nice. You dropped it in Discord. Okay. Oh, onion garlic. Yeah, that's what Rolando was just saying.
Cool.
Oh, you meant honey and ginger. Fair enough. Whoa, what? What is that? That's not a pancake. Guys, check it out. Whoa! It's like a donut.
This is a Japanese pancake.
That's amazing. Yeah, I also kind of want that. I would like to try that. When we get our rice cooker, we'll give that a shot and see if we can make ourselves giant pancakes.
Cool. Oh,
Mark doesn't like cake.
oh
So
yeah.
it's probably a recurring nightmare for him. All this time when you like pancakes, Mark, you secretly liked real cakes. I don't even know if you do like pancakes. Do you like pancakes?
Okay, without that black line there, I definitely need to make this edge stronger.
I'm gonna try it, Astro. No one can stop me. Cake and snow are your two biggest pet peeves. That's so amazing to me, because I'm such a cake lover. And a snow lover. But snow is the kind of thing that's really, really fun for 10 minutes. And then it's just cold. And it makes your feet wet. And your hands hurt. And it makes your scarf damp. Why are you laughing?
Because you're just going into this morbid spiral like snow. It's so much fun for 10 minutes and then it's the death.
It's not the death. It's great. It's just that I want to be inside with hot chocolate. I want to be outside exactly as long as it takes me to throw a snowball at all of my friends.
And then that's you done.
Yeah, unless they get me back, in which case then it's war.
Sifty, you make me laugh.
Sol, that was a really bad pun. I guess that is why they call it a pancake. It's basically a cake. I like chocolate cake or pies. I can get on board with both of these. I like both of those. It's good. You know what I wish that we had more of? They have some really amazing desserts in America that we don't really get over here, like key lime pie. That's really good. I'd love it if key lime pie was more of a thing over here.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Key lime pie is probably fairly easy to make.
Probably. Well, I wouldn't say easy, but I'm sure there'll be instructions.
Yeah, I mean, it's just chocolate biscuits essentially, right, for the base.
And sugar, probably.
And then the lime stuff is probably just like jelly, but with some local cream in it. Oh, your family has an amazing raspberry cream pie. This chat is making me hungry. That sounds so good. You should give us a recipe sometime, Steiny. I'd love to make your family's raspberry Raspberry cream pie. Sounds so good. My dad makes a wicked shepherd's pie. That's savoury though. He puts beans in it.
No.
It's so good.
No.
It's so good.
No.
Bean hater.
Yeah, I don't like beans.
Yeah, so I do feel frustrated dropping projects that I'm not passionate about anymore. If I've sunk a lot of time into them. It's not so bad if it's something that I just kind of had in mind and then I lose passion for it. But if I've done work on it already, then it can be pretty frustrating to just drop it. Because I feel like I've wasted that time. To be honest, so often projects that I drop, I end up picking back up years later. Like, it's almost like a cycle. I get passionate about them again. It just takes me stepping away from them and doing something else for a while. Then I'll see something to do with that project and I'll be like, oh, I remember when I was doing that. And then I'll look into it more and be like, hey, this is actually pretty cool. I can see why I like this. And then I'll get into it again. Sometimes there's just not enough time to do everything you want to do though. That's definitely something that I struggle with a lot.
Some people find that the more they talk about something, the less enthusiastic they get about it, because if they get a reaction from people, it almost feels as if they've made the thing already. It takes the wind out of their sails. The people like that, it's kind of, they have to be careful about sharing what they're working on, which just sucks because sharing it with people and getting feedback will help improve it.
Also, that's what helps some people to do it. It's hard to know which type of person you are sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, for some people, all they want to do is tell the story. And once they've told the story, they're kind of good, and they can lose passion for the project because they've kind of got what they wanted from it. Yeah, like I can identify with that. I definitely do that. I will have an initial burst of enthusiasm for something, and that will last a while, long enough for me to do a lot of work on it. And then slowly my attention will bridge onto something else and I'll start getting passionate about that instead. And then that first project will get left by the wayside. I do remember all my projects though. And there are some recently which I've been thinking about picking back up.
Sweet.
Ha! New Year's goal for you is to finish something. That's a good goal. Finishing things is really hard. It's surprisingly difficult. Starting things and finishing things. It's both really hard.
I'm going to fudge something and see how it looks.
Yeah, Astro, I find that really helpful too. I have to have 2 projects on at a time. And then when one is wearing me down, I'll bounce over to the other one. That has always worked really well for me. Because essentially when one gets hard, you go and get some relief by doing the other one. And then by the time that gets hard and you get back to the first one again, you've had some perspective on the situation, it's easier to problem solve. awesome. But yeah, be kind to yourself. These things are difficult. They're really difficult for everyone. No one finds this stuff easy. So don't torture yourself with the fact that it's hard to do. It is hard to do.
It's kind of distracting, isn't it? I found a town square thing. I was just dropping in the background to see if adding more depth and complexity behind them would be too distracting.
It's not too bad, I don't think, if we blurred it.
Yeah.
You know? Just so long as it's not in focus.
Camera blur, lens blur. There we go.
Honestly, guys, be kind to yourself. The amount of people who treat others really, really nicely when they're having trouble, but then if they are having trouble themselves, they will beat themselves up about it. You wouldn't do that to someone else. Just be nice to yourself. You're doing the best you can. Oh cool, Astra, you're taking a break with the crocheting. The crocheting. Yeah. Astra, I also find that whenever I can't work on my own projects, I get a ton of ideas. I get so many ideas I want to do with my personal projects, and then I get the time to work on them, and suddenly it's like I'm a deer in headlights again. I can't think of anything. And then I don't have time to work on them, and suddenly all the ideas come back again. You know what, Sol? It's not a waste of time. Don't think like that. You can 100% do it. I've seen people do some amazing things. Amazing things. You should go for it. There are some things which I put off and stopped doing because I felt like they were pointless, I would never finish them. And you know what? I just said fuck it. I want to do them. I find them fun. So I'm damn well gonna do them. It's a better way to live. If you feel like writing music, write music. If you feel like drawing something, draw something. If you want to animate a series, animate a series. I know people who are doing just incredible things you think are impossible, but they're doing them. And if you end up dropping that project, then hey, you have all this work you did towards it, and that isn't going away. No problem, Steiny. Getting excited about cool things is easy to do. It's so cool that you got that finished. And it looks so good. It's so great to have that shot. That entire scene just animated. It's awesome. You guys are awesome.
Aww.
You should have faith in yourself. Do the things you want to do. And don't let yourself hold yourself back. That's a really terrible way of saying it, but you know what I mean. Don't throw up barriers for yourself.
Don't throw up barriers for yourself.
Yeah, do what makes you happy. Even if it feels pointless, it's not pointless. Yeah, like Astro Fan says, nothing is a waste of time if it makes you happy. And it's cool that you have those projects, Astro, that you can bounce back to. They have kind of a list of them. I have a similar thing. Just past projects that I've abandoned, but I'm picking back to now. Ooh, let's hear the cool quote. It went a little something like this.
Yeah, if you've worked on something, even if it doesn't work, you've learned what didn't work about it, and you can push that into the next thing you work on.
Mhm. mean, there was a time when I felt like I shouldn't do a comic because I'm trying to learn to be an animator, so I should focus solely on that so I can get better at just that. But if I'd done that, then there wouldn't be Girl in the Glen, which is something that I made. It feels really cool to have made something. And, you know, right now I'm thinking about things like I'd love to write some songs and put them on the YouTube channel. I would love to make a game and do some sprites for that. And I'm done saying no to myself.
Where you're like, no, I can't do that because I need to focus on animation.
Yeah, exactly. No, I can't do that. I need to do this. No, I can't do that. I need to focus on this. No, I can't do that. There's no point. Like, what's the point in making sprites for a game? I'm not going to make a game. I'll never make a game. But I don't know what's going to happen. I just want to make the sprites. And I'm not going to say no to myself anymore. I'm going to make those sprites. So it's going to be fun. And we're going to put them into like a little demo together and it'll be awesome. Maybe it'll inspire someone else to do something cool. Or maybe it'll just be fun for us. But either way, it'll be worth doing. And even if I'm never going to be great at guitar, and I'm not going to be the world's best singer, who cares? I can still have fun writing songs.
She's not getting as emotional as she sounds. She's just still...
Do I sound emotional? Because I'm just croaky. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna do the thing.
I'm more enthusiastic and passionate, but I can't match that with my voice because my voice is shot because of the illness. So here's a quote from Steiny, from one of his favourite artists. I can't be Mike Mignola or Bill Waterson, but I sure ain't gonna be anyone else who can be. But there sure ain't gonna be anyone else who can be dubbed to Naples. So that's what I'm gonna be. Exactly. Only you can be you. No one else has these ideas. No one else can do these projects. If you don't do it, no one's gonna do it. No one will ever do it. Like ever. In the history of the world. There will only ever be one you, and you exist right now. You should make the things you want to make. Realistic deadlines. They do help. I often give myself I make myself deadlines, even if there's no real urgency, just to make myself get stuff done. Deadlines are really helpful to me.
Yeah. Even giving yourself like a time limit for one task can help you get the task done.
Yeah.
If you think, oh, I've got all afternoon to do this, you won't get it done in the afternoon. But if you like, I've got 1 hour to complete this, you'll sure as hell. And then you're not allowed to work on it anymore.
Have you found that with the comics you've been colouring?
Yeah. You suggested setting a time limit, so I was like, okay, and then I put 3 hours there. I'm like, I'm gonna get as many comic pages as I can get done in 3 hours.
And you did like 4.
Yeah.
You were crazy.
Yeah,
Aline! Hello, Aline. Aline, do you have any tips for making realistic deadlines? I thought you might have some hot tips for us. Aline just laughing manically to herself.
Aline's our go-to example of how to be great, and continually. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the best way to put it, but it's.
What are you saying? I was coughing. Sorry, I missed you.
Aline is ambitious, but she holds her. She needs to finish the things. So she does lots of things. Do the thing.
Yeah, Aline doesn't finish because she has extremely high standards.
Yeah.
I have a tip for you, and just say no until you're properly recovered. I've said no to lots of things. I said no to something which was really cool last week, and I felt bad about it. But it was really for the best. I can only do what I can do. Oh, Aline, I know you've got a lot on at the minute, but if you fancy getting on some animation, this weekend we're going to be doing a pretty cool challenge where we just do a super fast clip of someone dancing to a tune. It's like going to be a collaboration in the Animation Practice Club. So if you want to get on board, I'm giving you the heads up that it's going to be happening starting Friday.
Don't know what Aline is doing at the moment, but it's a lot of caps. I wish I had said yes and died.
I said no to stuff that probably would have killed me, but it was cool. I wish I'd said yes and died. Yeah, I feel the same about some things too, Aline. Like the things that you have to say no to when you get asked to do stuff but you don't have time. And you're like, oh, but I really want to do this. It's so cool. The only thing more stressful than having not enough work is having too much work. Both of them are crap scenarios. Oh my goodness, Mark, that would be amazing. I'd love that. Wonder is still one of my favourite characters. I love that little fluff ball.
It's cool.
That would be really, really fun though. I'd love to see some of that. If you do it, be sure to like post it on Twitter or something where I can see it. Wonder still haunts you to this day. It was such a good series. I loved it so much. I wish they hadn't cancelled it. Oh.
Yeah.
It was so good. They should just let him do what he wanted with it. The director, I mean. Rather than trying to force him to make it like an episodic gag thing. It was so good. Oh, our chairs are all for Orlando, so I won't advise you to get anything like what we have. They're really bad.
Aline's like, I have too much to do, and instead of doing more, I finished Rise of the Tomb Raider this weekend.
That sounds good. I listened to a really good episode of, I think it might have been, it's the writing one on the Early Academy. What's it called? Stories Unbound. I listened to a really good episode of Stories Unbound, and they were talking to a storyboard artist called Aliki, who's, I think she's Greek, but she was hilarious. And they were asking her how she deals with deadlines when like they're approaching and she's getting really stressed about them. And she said something that caused me huge relief. She was like, oh, when deadline comes, like I don't stress about it anymore. because it just makes it worse. When I have a couple of hours to a deadline, I will bake, I'll nap, I'll procrastinate, I'll allow myself to do that because that's just like what I need to do.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, you're allowing yourself to do that. I can do that. It feels so good when you're on the deadline sometimes, and you're really tired and you want a nap. To just be like, yeah, you know what? Take a couple hours, have a nap. Yeah, go and bake something. Yeah, go and play the guitar for a little while. You'll come back better for it.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the Patreon drama this weekend. It's been a bit of a nightmare, Harleen. Patreon wins but everyone else loses. It really sucks.
The general consensus right now is that they're like trying to consolidate people who pledge more to less people.
Like, I just want to take the opportunity to say now that anyone who removes their pledge, like, I understand, and there's no worries about that. It's totally cool, and I understand that you have to do what you have to do. For the people who are still sticking with us, like, thank you so much. It means a lot, and the support really does make a difference. You guys are all awesome.
Oh, thanks, Tibbs.
Yeah, nice colours as well. Wow, Gumroad might be an alternative to Patreon. Oh, that's cool. John Cleese is one of my heroes. So it's good to know that he also advocates that, taking some time to do other stuff. Yeah, it's the same for me, Steiny. I very much like, well, it's only like a small extra bit for me, because I'm only backing 5 or 6 people. And I definitely want them to still get the money. So, like, I'm fine just continuing with Patreon as it is, in terms of my pledges. It's just like, from the other side, as someone who uses Patreon and has patrons, like, it sucks that your patrons have to be charged extra.
Flatter looks interesting, yeah. I mean, I don't know how you would get more people to adopt that, but it seemed like a cool idea.
Yeah, Flatter is definitely a really interesting thing. It's not quite Patreon, it's not the same thing, but it's a really interesting way of donating.
Yeah. For those that are not sure about Flatter, it's like you voluntarily add an amount of money to your subscription to Flatter, and then add a like a browser extension into your browser, which tracks which websites that you're consuming content on. And if you return to a particular content creator that has an account with Flatter, you will almost accrue like tokens almost. And the more tokens that you accrue on that content creator's content, they'll get a share of the money that you want to give to Flatters. And it's kind of like a passive thing. So you only pay so much per month, and then Flatter can decide how much goes where, depending on where you've found value that month.
It's interesting though, because that's based on a model of the frequency at which you visit a site.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but also if you visit a site once in the month that you find super useful and you really like the creators,
yeah,
then Flatter isn't going to think that's very important because you've only visited it once. But maybe it was something where there was only one update, but that update was super useful to you.
Yeah. Like it's not a perfect system.
Yeah,
Sure.
and imagine ad pop-ups utilising that.
Imagine what?
Ad pop-ups utilising that. So things which pop up without your wanting them to.
Yeah.
Taking advantage of the fact that people might have Flatter accounts.
That's true.
So if they link a Flatter account to one of the websites which is being popped up in front of you when you don't want it to,
I think.
and that keeps popping up.
Yeah, I think you can blacklist things as well if you wanted to.
Yeah, that'd be good. That makes sense. Yeah, where quantity gets valued over quality. Because there are a lot of things I found really valuable, but I only visit them when there's an update on them, which might not be super frequent.
Yeah, I think for they've diversified what content is judged by which algorithm. So it differs for video and it differs for text based. And I think also it's not only the frequency that you go, but like the amount of time you spend on websites. So say you spend over 4 minutes on a website, it'll be like, oh, you think this is cool, something like that, rather than. But say you went to a webcomic and it took you 30 seconds to read. If you came back to that webcomic a number of times per week, then they'll be like, oh, you're getting value here.
Yeah. I'm still hoping that Patreon will reconsider. I don't think they will, but I'm still holding out hope because I really like it as a platform. And it's been amazing and cool to have our Patreon. So I don't want to lose that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's kind of shooting itself in the foot a little bit. So I'm just going to wait and see what happens. And I'll see what the majority of other people do too, and then I'll kind of react based on that. I don't want to make any sudden moves, because everything feels very in flux at the minute.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Hey, Rika!
I only found out about Flatter when Ali made a reply on someone's tweet, and Flatter saw that she tagged them and was like, oh, if you have any questions. And I was like, I have questions.
That's cool. I like the look of this drip thing too that Kickstarter is rolling out, which looks like it's pretty much just Patreon, but Kickstarter's version.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of their UI at the moment, but that can probably be hit or miss. Like, I don't have to care about that. Or care for that. To use it.
That's true, like not everyone will be happy with something just watching where they go and what they look at. And that being like documented basically. And yeah, I think that's another problem, is like if there's so many different platforms for this one thing, it becomes difficult to be on the one which you think is best for you, or that a lot of the people who would want to support you are on as well. Because you don't want everyone to have to make a million accounts.
Yeah. I think each place has a strength that appeals to a particular kind of supporter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, coffee's great for $4 to $5 one-off thing. You bought someone a coffee, but it's not a good subscription model usually, although they might try and get into that now.
Yeah.
See,
honestly,
the strength of Patreon was that they took one payment at one time, and the fee kind of was aggregated. And the fact that they're like, yeah, we're not going to do that anymore, it's opened up a huge hole for that type of service.
Yeah. Honestly though, I wouldn't want to be on multiple different donation platforms. I'd much rather just be on one. Simply because of the amount of time like it takes to write a Patreon post to update. And it can be difficult having your money come from a million different sources.
Yeah. I think what would appeal to me is a platform that people can support you based on the content you're already creating, so you can focus on creating the content that you want to create. I think the system with Patreon and rewards, while it incentivizes people to get something back, like, hey, what's in it for me? If your time is split between giving people something extra, then it's taking time away from the actual value that attracted them in the first place.
Yeah,
I think the most successful patrons are people who can, like, I seen one where the person painted a painting and they recorded the process and they gave away the file itself, and it's like they're providing value that's already inherent in the thing they created that they wanted to create.
Yeah. I think my dad calls it selling his sawdust.
Selling his sawdust, yeah.
Because there's still value in that, but it's something that's naturally created when you do your art.
Yeah.
So it means that you don't have to drop 6 or 7 hours into making something specifically for that, which isn't necessarily going to give people any more value and is going to stop you from being able to do the thing that you love in the first place. Rolando, I'll definitely try it. But yeah, I mean, like Tiz was saying too, it's a pain for your supporters to have to follow you on like a million different things and keep in mind a million different ways to donate to you. Yeah, it is fascinating. Like, I'm just gonna wait and see until until the water's settled and then see what happens. As far as Patreon goes, I'm just gonna continue supporting the people I support because the extra €1.60 is not enough to deter me from supporting them. And I just hope that they kind of get their act together.
Yeah. The reaction to Patreon's change swung wildly between this is a cash grab because they assumed that Patreon was still going to do the collected payments, and therefore the fees were the fees weren't necessary, and they would profit from the thing. And then as soon as they provided more information of like, yeah, we're not going to collect fees anymore because we want to provide more of a usual subscription-based service, the outrage went from you're being greedy to that's fucking stupid. You're losing one of the, like, you're using the USP that made your platform
Great.
that gave your platform a purpose. It's like, yeah, you can give to this creator every month, and it's like, okay, why wouldn't I just send them a one-off payment where they get where you don't take 5% of it from them? Like, it's almost made Patreon the kind of thing where what you're paying for is the access to their stuff, but patrons have, like, Patreon creators have to do the back end stuff themselves anyway. Sometimes, so it's strange.
It is strange. That's a good point though, Reika, too. That people who just come on board with Patreon now won't have any problem adjusting for changes, because to them that will just be part of the course.
Oh, thanks, Tibbs.
Yeah, nice job, Mike. It's gorgeous. Can you give us any tips on how you got here so fast? Because it's been a fairly quick creation process, right?
Yeah. I mean, watch the last 2 hours of the stream.
But can you summarise it a little bit?
So the way I approached it was like working from foreground to background, and I've arranged my layers like that. The light bleed itself is a divide layer. So if I set this to normal, it's a kind of blue, and when you set divide, it almost gives you a complementary, intense version of that. And I was going to use the blue overlay to create this upper blue part, but when I was shifting through the blending layer, the blending modes, I sort of saw how effective that was at conveying a really intense sunlight. So I popped that down the bottom, and then it has an outer glow in it, which gives me my light bleed. So rather than approaching it like, oh, I need to paint that in, I'm trying to take a step back, and it's like, how do I achieve that result with the minimum amount of steps? Because it means that if I adjust the mask on this, you can't really see that, but I've got a mask on it as well. If I adjust this and paint into it, I can make it not a straight edge and still benefit from that light bleed. For instance, I've got a really bad brush for showing this. 1 second. One soft edge. Yeah. It looks a little janky when you cut into it like that.
But it'd be great for things like, say, there are some bits of rubble on the ground, and you want the side of the rock facing away from the sun to be, in shadow. Then you can use it there.
Yeah.
And you used a photo for the very background.
Yeah, the very, very background is not mine, but I googled fantasy square, and I found, where is it? Copy image. So this is a kind of questionable approach, but I found this image, and I wanted to see whether I could put a background in a way that wasn't as distracting. So then I've faded out blue, I added a blur, and then I added a mosaic filter to give that gamey look to it. And I'll probably go in and paint more if there's time, but it's kind of sitting okay at the moment.
I really like the colour you chose for it.
The blue?
Yeah, that cool blue with the really warm oranges.
Thanks.
It's really nice. And that moss that you've been painting is super cool too.
Thanks.
Tibbs has a great suggestion actually.
Oh, that's a cool idea, yeah. If you do work in a workflow where you can import a PSD in After Effects, you can literally take that layer, so I might do that. Good call. Rather than trying to overlay a shadow on top. But yeah, another thing I did way back at the beginning was this layer here is a smart object, and if I edit the contents of the smart object, it's a flat texture. So if I like add a adjustment layer on top of this, maybe levels, to push and pull the light and dark. For instance, and save that. See you, Grog.
See you, Grog.
Go back here.
You also have a great day. Have a good time at college.
And then add my shadow back on. I got a cool... Obviously I need to lighten up again, but... No, not that way. I work a lot with adjustment layers, which you can't really see.
So the hand here shrinks. So I need to get a handle on that. Eh?
Nice.
Yeah.
Probably be easier just to paint this.
That in between isn't going to work properly. It's going to strobe. I should make it more regular.
Oh, cool. I accidentally got hard edges there. Awesome. Boop, boop.
Clear that desk, Aline. Look at it. How messy. I can see it in my mind's eye. Coffee mugs everywhere. Pencil shavings. How could you? The light bubble just died. What's a light bubble? Bulb, light bulb? The light bulb.
Light bubble, I love
The
that.
light bubble. It is a light bulb, Aline. That's amazing, the light bubble. I like that a lot.
I might actually do a. I'll do it later. Please donate to our cause.
What is this?
Oh
Is
no!
this you doing the voices for them?
Yeah.
It's adorable.
We'll give you best quest.
Oh, cool, Steiny. I'll go and take a look, see.
I could make animation backgrounds.
Yeah, you totally could.
I could do that.
You've done basically all my backgrounds for my animations. So, apart from the Taz animated,
Yeah.
she was kindly provided by Lynn and Claire. Cool, go and have a look at this. Oh, I've still got delicious looking pancake cake up on my screen.
I'll make you pancakes.
There we are. Oh, looking good, Steiny. Let me.
Oh yeah, for the late joiners, for those that might have seen, this is what I was working on last night, which is the outro. And so at the end of our quick quests, we're gonna like have it as if we completed a quest and gained XP. So it goes quest complete, and then gives us some achieves, and then from the achieves we get the XP. Again, quest complete.
Yay! Here we are. I just wanted to put some quick notes just on tangents. Just to improve the readability. I'm sure that I'll read much clearer though too when all the characters are coloured in. Since at the minute they're all the same colour. So just like, let me start a new layer. Just places like here, where you have these two lines meeting. It would help clarity if one of them were to overlap the other. So maybe you could have this sock overlap a little bit more. So it's just more like this. Would make it clearer. Let me see if I can see any more while I'm here. Giving you them tangents. Like, I think this could overlap more.
Yeah, Tibbs, you never expected full backgrounds. I think we'd always planned to do it, but we were playing with the idea that we would throw up the animatic that Indy had made at the first kind of quest, and then level up the intro as we worked on it, which we might still do.
Yeah, just because it's taking me much longer to do this than I thought it was going to. So we were thinking about just having the animatic to begin with. and then that's slowly getting more and more finished. What do you guys think? Would that be cheap?
Cheap?
Because it is a time save for us. And if it would look weird, you know, I wouldn't want to necessarily do it.
Something is taking longer than expected. What an unusual concept. I know, right?
I know. So for instance, like here, you want to overlap the arm more with Miss Boo, so that they're not meeting again with this kind of line which can be confusing. I think same with this, because you can read it as this. I think have a more definite spike there. So the negative space is clearer in showing that it's going behind him. See this little bit here with these three lines meeting. You could just do this, and that would help it a lot, I think.
Feet.
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 Then overlap this foot a little bit more, and bring this out a little bit more to give it some more room, so that these two lines aren't like super close together and running parallel to each other, which can create tension in the drawing. I'd say here you could shift this neckerchief up a little bit more just to alleviate the tension between the right edge of the neckerchief and the left side of the hand, just here, because they're so close together. Likewise for the back of the neckerchief, I'd probably just bring it out like this instead, so there's not this gap creating tension here. Same thing for the bows, is I might do that.
Oh yeah, show us, dude.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. And here we have a tangent where the edge of this is touching the edge of Mario's knuckle. So I might just bring this in a little bit. I want to watch that moustache as well, so that these two lines aren't too close to each other. Let me just show you how this would look if you were to apply these changes super fast. Just so you can see if the clarity is improved or not.
Ancient technique.
What's your ancient technique?
If you've established a palette for your animation and you want to reuse it, steal it.
Yeah, anything you've done in the past which you like, reuse it. Like,
Oh, I made that cool background in the past.
Ignore the people who tell you that you're lazy for doing that, because I don't know. Like, people generally can't tell. And you did the work fair and square.
That didn't really work.
I think repurposing things is more work than people think it is. So tangents is something which they're very annoying because they'll pop up in your work just out of nowhere. You'll be like, wait, what the heck? How did that tangent get there? But once you learn to find them, to be able to see them easily, it can really up the readability of your work. Like, it makes a big difference. They're just annoying and fiddly to find when you first start looking for them.
Yeah, Tibbs. Tibbs is like photo bashing your own background. It's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, pretty much recycle, right?
Yeah. Actually.
So there's another one just over here with the top of his foot and the top of his head. So I might just overlap that foot there.
Yeah, probably right, Tibbs.
What's that?
I'm trying to do something silly. That would be less silly if I hadn't done the silly thing.
Oh dear. Yeah, that can happen.
But it's fine.
See, other than that, I think we're pretty much all good. I might be tempted to bring Mario's fist out more. Just to make it more thing. Because right now it's very, very hidden behind his body. And watch the proximity of that cat. So I move the knuckle up a little bit. So, I think there we go. Just other things like overlap this a little bit more. To diffuse attention there. And then you can overlap this with the thumb, so that's very clearly over the top. Let me just flick between them so you can see. So these are the changes that I made, and hopefully it just makes it a little bit more readable for you. Oops. I think it does, particularly around the area of the turtle's torso. I think where everything is positioned is a little bit clearer there. But I'll pop this into the peg bar for you so you can see it. Hope that's helpful. They're just little things. It's a really nice image. So nice work, Steiny. But this is something that you can hopefully apply to all future pictures as well. So I hope it's helpful.
I've opted out of doing that background. I've realised that I need more of a ground plane.
Which background were you doing?
The quest counter one.
Ah. Where's my copy merged? Copy merged. I'm trying to paste it in, but it's not really working. Hold on. Maybe my computer's derping out. There we go, now it's working. Oh, oh. Oh, Space Cowboy, that sounds fun. Oh, morning, Noah.
Hey, Noah.
Alright, I'm just going to get this hand in mic and then I might call it.
Okay.
I should really have turned Dude 1 off while I was doing this, so I could see what I was doing on Dude 2 easier.
Okay, so I want to grab this layer, which is my shadow, and I also want to grab the floor.
Sorry I didn't see you when you first came in, Noah. I had my head down. Also, I can use my illness as an excuse for everything now.
Of course.
It's not my fault I'm ill. I didn't see the cat. Let's just redo that finger. That'll show it. You can't control me, finger.
She was ill before she was up late, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's true. I just really wanted to get that video out. I'm sure you could give me a ton of really good feedback on that video too, Tibbs. So if you get around to watching it at some point, feel free to like just bombard me with feedback because I know there's a lot of stuff that I can improve about it. Tutorials are hard, man.
Yep.
No, Sejun Kim! Do not be disappointed in me! Yeah, I got roasted. Don't roast me, I'm ill! It's my favourite tact to use when Mike and me are fighting and he's beating me.
I hate it.
I'm just like, oh no, help! I'm so ill and hurt. Oh no, don't hit me, you terrible person. And it'll stop him, and then I can get some slappers and jabs in.
You're terrible.
I know.
At it.
I'm a low fighter. If it was dust, I'd kick it in your eyes. Anything goes.
Why am I losing the cool effect? I see. Okay. I need a background base color for it to work. Yeah. Cool. That's what I wanted.
Cool, that'll do it.
What'll do it?
I finished lining in my Google thing.
You're
To be
the
honest,
best.
Stuff was a bit dirt, but I can fix that another day.
Reusing assets because they worked when you used them before. This is pretty much what I did when I was doing India's like animated grump thing. Was like I made one wall brick texture and I reused it in every other dungeon scene.
And it worked great.
It saves time.
Oh! Well, I am going to call it, dude. Because I'm going to go and heat up my lamp again, which has gone a bit cold. And try and get better.
Better.
Faster,
stronger.
Faster, stronger. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. You made my ill mornings a little bit brighter.
Oh, she's getting soppy. She must feel.
I really love the background you've done as well, Mike. It looks so good. You guys all take care as well. Don't get ill now. Don't get my digitally transmitted disease cough into your systems. Everyone have a really good day. We'll probably be around in chat, so we'll be able to talk to you there.
Yeah.
But good luck with all your projects.
Good luck.
And may your day...
Give us a quest.
May your day give us a quest.
May your day
be filled with adventure.
And pancakes.
Mm.